Hello manifestors. Let's get started.
Louise Hay. We are the power we have been seeking. We are in charge of our lives. If you are not willing to love yourself today, then you are not going to love yourself tomorrow, because whatever excuse you have today, you'll still have tomorrow. Maybe you'll have the same excuse 20 years from now, and even leave this lifetime holding on to the same excuse. Today is the day you can love yourself totally with no expectations. I want to help create a world where it is safe for us to love each other, where we can express who we are and be loved and accepted by the people around us without judgment, criticism, or prejudice. Loving begins at home. The Bible says, "Love thy neighbor as thyself." Far too often we forget the last couple of words, as thyself. We really can't love anyone out there unless the love starts inside us. Self-love is the most important gift we can give ourselves, because when we love who we are, we will not hurt ourselves, and we will not hurt anyone else. With inner peace, there would be no wars, no gangs, no terrorists, and no homeless. So this, to me, is a prescription for world peace, to have peace within ourselves. Peace, understanding, compassion, forgiveness, and most of all, love. We have the power within us to affect these changes. Love is something we can choose, the same way we choose anger, hate, or sadness. We can choose love. It's always a choice within us. Let's begin right now in this moment to choose love. It's the most powerful healing force there is. You have an opportunity to love yourself more, so you can be a part of an incredible universe of love. Love begins in our hearts, and it begins with us. Let your love contribute to the healing of our planet. Who are you? Why are you here? What are your beliefs about life? For thousands of years, finding the answers to these questions has meant going within. But what does that mean? I believe there is a power within each of us that can lovingly direct us to our perfect health, perfect relationships, and perfect careers, and which can bring us prosperity of every kind. In order to have these things, we have to believe first that they are possible. Next, we must be willing to release the patterns in our lives that are creating conditions we say we do not want. We do this by going within and tapping the inner power that already knows what is best for us. If we are willing to turn our lives over to this greater power within us, the power that loves and sustains us, we can create more loving and prosperous lives. I believe that our minds are always connected to the one infinite mind, and therefore, all knowledge and wisdom is available to us at any time. It is important to turn our lives over to our higher self because through it we receive our good. My childhood was filled with violence, including sexual abuse. I was starved for love and affection and had no self-esteem at all. So I learned early about fear and abuse and continued to recreate those experiences for myself as I grew up. I was unmercifully hard on myself because I interpreted lack of love and affection to mean I must be a bad person. All of the events you have experienced in your lifetime up to this moment have been created by your thoughts and beliefs from the past. Let's not look back on our lives with shame. Look at the past as part of the richness and fullness of your life. Without this richness and fullness, we would not be here today. There is no reason to beat yourself up because you didn't do better. You did the best you knew how. Release the past in love and be grateful that it has brought you to this new awareness. We can't do anything tomorrow, and we can't do it yesterday. We can only do it today. What is important is what we are choosing to think, believe, and say right now. When we begin to take conscious charge of our thoughts and words, then we have tools that we can use. I know this sounds simple, but remember, the point of power is always in the present moment. It is important for you to understand that your mind is not in control. You may have this conversation with your mind several times before it acknowledges that you are in charge and that you really mean what you say. Imagine that your thoughts are like drops of water. One thought or one drop of water does not mean very much. As you repeat thoughts over and over, you first notice a stain on the carpet, then there is a little puddle, then a pond, and as these thoughts continue, they can become a lake, and finally an ocean. What kind of ocean are you creating? one that is polluted and toxic and unfit to swim in, or one that is crystal clear and blue and invites you to enjoy its refreshing waters.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning listener, welcome back. I appreciate the support. I really enjoyed this excerpt. Louise Hay really seems to be like most of the New Thought teachers, where she has this way of explaining things, making it very easy to understand. My takeaway from this is to love yourself fully. You can't truly heal until you love who you are. Let go of the hurt because it does no good to hold on to it. Forgive people and move on. Love does not hurt. People that love you bring you joy, not chaos and pain. So many times we want to fix and heal people, and our mental state is a hot mess. We want to save people, but we won't even do the work to save ourselves. It makes no sense. But most of us are wired like that. We want to save other people, but we don't feel like we're worthy of being saved. They have their own journey and need to heal themselves. Two broken people cannot heal each other if only one person is willing to do the work. Save yourself and let go. Thank you so much for listening to me rant. Until next time, take care.
Hello Super Manifester. If you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing. We always have free tools in the description box to help you with your manifesting needs. Thank you. Until next time.